Hi there, I'm Vanafame. Welcome back to Dragon Age The Veilguard, episode 44. Okay, so it looks like that spirit of compassion is back.
Earlier, Emmerich. You can't tell how long a body's been dead by how cold it is.
There's too many interfering factors and variables.
So that journal I showed you.
The time of death couldn't be pinpointed based on temperature. No.
Thanks. There's a shadow dragon I want you to meet.
Oh, okay. But yeah, the spirit of compassion is back. The Viper has gone though, so that's good. Let's speak with you.
As you found their names, I felt them whisper through the fade. My own name changed. I am now Eulogy. I will remember them. A light glowing in memory.
That means a lot.
Alright. Oh, that's lovely. That is lovely. Okay. So, is it good that we changed a spirit of compassion? Is it... Now it's technically not the same compassion. And if they were rare enough to begin with... Ooh. Whoops. Anyway. Not our problem right now. Yeah, we've done everything that we can here. So. Let's see. How is our Shadow Dragons? Oh, okay. They've got moderate strength. That's not too bad. That is not too bad. Are there any quests? Yes, okay, there's a new quest in the Necropolis. I thought that little light there was for that, but no, it looks like it might be in missives. Nothing for Alathan Forest. New quests in Treviso and in the Necropolis halls. Okay. But not Ravine. I wonder if we'll be able to finish Warden Grey's final repose yet. Probably not. Alright then. We'll go to the lighthouse and give Harding her gift, and then we'll check out the Necropolis and Treviso if we have time for the new quests. So let's go. Okay, missives. So is it just this one from Minrathus? No, there's that one, the song... Oh, actually we've got quite a few, haven't we? Okay, but nothing further down. So we'll go to the Black Emporium first. Dearest Rook, we at the Black Emporium value your patronage, and it is with heavy heart that we write to you now to alert you to the miserable behaviour of some of your companions. The Morn Watcher refused to lure the wisps of your lighthouse into a contraption of my invention to be preserved for eternity. I believe he went so far as to sabotage my device. It is now completely useless. The Grey Warden refused to part with the Griffin for what we consider to be a generous sum and told me where I could shove my gold. Did you know? I had a Magister standing by, ready to miniaturize the creature, and had to send him away. The Magister required a hefty deposit for his time, which I was unable to recoup. And the little redhead was the worst. I had only begun to suggest she allow me a look at the famed crossbow Bianca, when she pulled out a cheese knife and threatened to pry me from my chair and toss me into the harbour, in a weighted sack. Please speak with them. I should hate to see our business relationship suffer as a result of their uncivil manners. Yours, Zenon. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm fine with their behaviour. I'm fine with it. On behalf of our readers, to Rook, power in Minrathus is always shifting and far more than people realise, and mortal interests aren't the only ones involved in this perpetual rebalancing act. From what I've gathered, people in Docktown may feel less desperate in the days to come. Certain demonic weights have been lifted from our hearts, or from where they nested below our feet. Perhaps you or one of your associates could be quoted on some particular details. Regardless, our dear readers will know what happened and who they have to thank. I've entrusted Nev Gallus with delivery of this correspondence. Questions about where exactly it's being delivered to can wait for another day. From a humble writer of the Weekly Truth. Okay. So is this the person who was writing about secrets so that his own stayed hidden? That was one of the notes we found with the desperation demon, wasn't it? Probably not, but you never know. Okay, the song goes on. Rook, fellow felon and bane to the Venatori. It took some doing, a boat through the night, a cart from a suspicious village, a donkey ride through the woods, but our little group of Docktown entertainers is well free of Minrathous. Fear not, for our music continues. As promised, we've taken the show on the road. Unless you think my vow to sing your praises was empty flattery, your praises aren't being sung in the largest city of Thedas, but a roadside inn or two has heard your name. In fact, a local shadow dragon will see this letter reaches you from one such place. Now, an audience of 5 unruly souls awaits. Your illustrious balladeer on the run, Lex Arlos. Okay. Why not? Good for you. Good for you. From Minrathous to Rook and Company. The Venatori tried to take our city and dedicate it to their gods. We called for help and you answered. You stopped their rituals, made people feel safer and gave them some hope. Minrathous isn't out of danger, but we'll keep fighting. We hope you do too. We're behind you all the way. Regards, a friend of Minrathous. Okay. Lovely. Well, let's get to Harding. Is there anyone I need to speak to before I do anything else? Yes, okay, Nev, Harding, and Emmerich. I'm here, so I'll go and grab Emmerich. I'm very glad I'm not rushing into speaking with Davrin anyway. I might have missed these quests.
Hi, Emmerich. You've got a guest.
Ah, Rook. You remember the Hand of Glory?
Hard to forget.
Not really.
You figure out what those Venatori who broke into the necropolis were doing with it.
The hand is how they broke in. The simpler undead are blind to its bearer when its tapers are lit. Sadly, only a death mage could have provided them with this forbidden necromancy.
If they're helping the Venatori, that has to stop.
Agreed. I've made some inquiries. This man is one of the death mage's victims. If he knows where this rogue necromancer is hiding, my corpse whispering will give us the answer.
Right, okay, so he's calling himself, or whoever this other person is, a death mage. Didn't he get a tash for calling him a death mage? I thought he didn't like it. I thought that meant that he found it offensive, but now he's using it himself, so... I don't know. I don't really feel sorry for this corpse at all. It is creepy, but this could be useful, so let's get to it.
Floor's all yours.
It shouldn't take long. I must warn you, it will be harder to coax answers from this poor man than from the dead I spoke to in the necropolis. Let flame rekindle your sight. Let breath and light rise again. Who did this to you?
Eyes hidden, dust and gold.
Give us a name.
They come for this one. The spirits shriek. They come.
A name?
Blackthorn.
Return to your rest.
Okay, so... I hope that name was useful. He could have given you any name. You've got so much control, but no. No one should die this way. That did get intense. Oh, we've got a target. Good. Yeah, that did get kind of intense.
Guess not everybody wants to give up its secrets.
Corpse whispering is a delicate process.
Uh-huh.
Blackthorn Manor is an abandoned country house outside Navarra City. Our victim mentioned spirits. If they've also fallen prey to forbidden magic, they'll need our help as well.
Okay.
Let's depart for Blackthorn when you're ready. I'd like to speak to the necromancer behind all this.
Okay. Very creepy how that that hand of glory is just hovering. Ooh. Okay, he has put it away now though. So we can go to Blackthorn Manor. Alright. Is he up here? Will he have the hand with him?
The fortress of Weishaupt was a bastion against the Blight for hundreds of years. Now, simply gone.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. A bastion against the Blight. Unless it's attacked directly, in which case it's gone. Yeah. It just can't stand up to it. It just can't stand up to a horde of darkspawn. Really. Okay, so we'll go to Harding next. We might as well. And we'll give her her gift at the same time. Yeah, okay. Let's talk.
You're still working?
Just finishing some things up.
She doesn't look like she's working. I'm worried about you. Watch, Harding. You're avoiding something. Yeah, you're avoiding something, Harding.
Looks like you're trying to stay awake.
Maybe.
It looks like it's broad daylight.
I want to rest, but I don't want to sleep. It's all... Ugh. I have dreams now. When I go to sleep, I mean.
I thought
Really?
dwarves didn't dream.
Solus used the dagger to rip the dreams from the Titans. Maybe when I touched it, the dreams came back?
Just from touching it?
It's unnerving. It's like my mind's telling a story to itself and is really bad at it.
Yeah. Do you dream about me? Oh, no. Accurate. I dream I'm naked or ignore it. No, that is accurate.
I know exactly what you mean. It's typical of dreams.
What about being scared? Is that typical too?
Depends. You're getting demons.
That's a nightmare.
Usually I'm being chased or hunted. There's something that glows red, just out of my sight, and I know it's gonna get me, but I don't know how I know.
Yeah. I understand not sleeping. Try a drink before bed or punch it. I think that would be useful, but no, try a drink before bed. Why not?
You considered having a stiff drink? Or two?
Yeah, you can keep your whiskey. Thanks for the laugh, by the way.
Oh.
Anytime.
And now, I'm gonna get some sleep and hope the dreams are safe.
Good luck.
We're not worried about her finding demons in the Fade? Okay. Okay. At least she approves. But still, she's got dreams now. She's connected to the Fade now. Shouldn't we be giving her the lowdown? You know, the... Don't accept deals from demons. Be careful what you see. It might be a demon in disguise. Maybe they were just spirits and enacting something for you. You know. But no. She's fine. She's got it. Or we don't care. One or the other. Hello, Tash.
Not a bad view.
Yeah? It's pretty cool. Let's get up to Nev. Okay.
What are you doing?
The wisps are drawn to something around here. The boxes are baited with notes, baubles, things they steal.
Maybe they're drawn to you.
They've been seen here when I'm not. There's more to it.
Okay, wisp hunt sounds fun. Wisps? Seriously? Oh, don't worry about it. Yeah, no, this sounds like fun. What are they going for? Do they seem to have a preference?
I could use a break if you need extra eyes.
Knock yourself out.
Riveting case we've got here.
I follow the leads I've got. What? You don't like a good stakeout?
I'm not a patient person. I'm great at stakeouts. I've got a story while we wait. I'd like to say she's patient. But she's probably not, is she? Tell me a story, yeah. Fill the silence.
Maybe. If it comes with a story.
You got something in mind?
All right. Best stakeout, go.
I once spent 9 days in a cramped attic keeping tabs on a suspect. He was posing as an Orlesian street mime.
That's your best stakeout?
You know, his show wasn't half bad. Plus, the attic was over a bakery. Best pie in Voldormer.
Can wisps measure up?
Got something.
We're that good.
Empty.
Well, it just
We're
phased through,
still
wouldn't
good.
it? Okay, but what was in the box? What did they go for? Come on. Give me a little bit more. What did you go for? What did you decide that you wanted more than the other thing? Well, never mind. I hope something actually comes of these wisps. I hope we actually get some reason for them. So you've got me very, very curious now. I want to know. Oh well, they're probably in there hiding from me because they know I'm going to stick them into some contraption that needs powering. Okay. Oh, damn it, we've got to give Harding her gift. Okay, let's just go and do that. Sorry to interrupt your sleep, Harding.
Feels like home.
A little tree. That is lovely. Okay. Let's just go. So, we have a number of things to do now. House of the Dead. Okay. I'm not sure if I want to do that one right now. We've got some miscellaneous quests that popped up. I think we'll do those, or at least collect them first. And then we'll do the targeted companion quests after. Let's go to Treviso. Yeah. Lucanus and... I should probably really check who's got a good bond, really, shouldn't I? Let's take Tash. Yeah. Okay, so the quests are actually right here in the diamond. So one of them was Lucanus being asked back by Taya, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure. We got a note to that effect or something. So, let's see what we've got. Ah.
Excellent timing, Rook. I've news about our Venatori spy and Crow turncoat. I have deciphered the code from the notes you found. Our friends will meet soon. They plan to take a gondola to rendezvous in the market.
And you want me to go look for a trail and hunt down these spies?
Precisely. Chance Candide is too conspicuous. You'll blend into the comings and goings seamlessly.
Sure. Someone who doesn't really belong here. I will blend in. Absolutely. Let's go.
Fighting back suits you. Your tone has much improved since we last argued.
Excuse me, I wasn't aware it was my tone that was at issue.
That's all right. I'm sure you'll pay closer attention from now on.
See? This is why we split. And got back together and split.
Hey, sounds like you're due to get back together then. Taya.
Rook, we have news about the Antam's experiments with Gatlock.
What's happening?
They're working with Veilguard to set off these new and improved explosives across the city.
They'll be set off simultaneously to impress the citizens with their new toys, and to strategically destroy the homes of those they deem troublesome.
Our agents cannot be everywhere. I will mark several locations where they store this catlock. Destroy it, discreetly.
So what you're saying is, you don't have enough people. Also, we have something to say to you. Really? We don't want to... But... Ilario might be a traitor. We think that Ilario is a traitor. Guys. I guess we're just keeping that real close to the chest. For whatever reason. Alright, let's have a look at the shop before we leave.
Like Antam blood. I'll keep the goods flowing.
Yeah. I'm going to not sell my valuables just yet. We'll probably get quite a bit of strength from doing these quests, so I want to see how far we get up before I do that. We do have a few things to buy. Alright, let's get some of this stuff. Yeah, so everything else should be locked. Fantastic.
Come back soon.
Yeah, will do. So, we might as well speak to you.
Have you many students?
I'm watching a number of youth. Some don't know they are students yet.
That sounds strange.
Would you prefer I wait until they decide they want to kill? That point is too late. Not everyone is a Jacobus with the benefit of a rook.
Yeah, okay, so she's just scouting the local talent, technically. Any of the ones that want to become crows or, have what it takes. Okay, so that one, we'll do that one first, it's closer. Yeah. Okay. So we should be able to get straight there. Lovely. Well, let's go. Are you going to say anything?
Er said I'm watching my throat too much. What's that even mean?
It's a hunting thing. Your moves are perfect, but stiff, because you're thinking about them too much. Keep your eye on the target.
I know snares, not throwing. You hunt a lot?
Back when we had a farm. Not now, though.
Oh. Yeah, so they no longer have a farm. Oh dear. And let's go.
Hey, what's going on with Spite?
He's throwing a tantrum. He wanted to kill Zara, but Ilario got there first.
She was mine! Hey, no interrupting. You talk when it's your turn.
Never my turn. It's fine. I'm dealing with it.
You really
The Veilguard stuck the two of you together? Neither of you got a say in it?
No.
That's messed up.
It certainly is. It certainly is. It doesn't sound like you're actually dealing with it though, Lucanus. Ignoring it is not dealing with it. Okay, and
There's
I don't
the experimental
suppose...
Gatlock. Looks like the Veilguard and Antam are guarding it, but they haven't set it up to explode yet.
All in one place. Makes it easy.
Okay. I just looked over here and I was wondering if those boxes were the experimental Gatlock, but I don't know. If they're guarding it, it must be in here.
Last you'll never see.
We need to get rid of the rest of this Gatlock.
Okay. Ah. It's those. No? Is that going to be a Tash thing? That is a Tash thing. Okay.
All yours, Tash. That's all the Gatlock.
Wow.
Here. On to the next spot.
Wow. Ah. Well, they definitely knew. They definitely knew that someone would be silly enough to stand right next to it. Putting the health right there was a good call. Because I'm definitely that person stupid enough to stand right next to it. Okay, so we have more caches to find. Okay, so we're going back on ourselves there. Okay. I suppose we could just fast travel back there. Alright. Okay. We're going through the shortcut door. Don't suppose... No, okay. So it is all the way across. And somewhere around here. Not down there then? Okay.
Over there. More of that Gatlock the Veilguard made stronger.
Really? Where? Not here, surely. Not here, no. Further down, or further over this way. Let's just go around. Let's just drop down. Ah, there it is. Okay.
Move faster, sluggards!
Ooh. Okay, fine.
Now put him down.
Oh, I did not see you there, guy.
We failed the goal.
You did fail. You did.
Everyone all right?
Everybody's fine. Okay, let's pick this up. Antiva knife to Fade Touch Crystal. And let's give it a much wider berth this time.
All right. Okay, just one more pile of Gatlock to deal with.
Good.
Yeah.
The Antam barely seem to know how to use it themselves.
Yeah, that is strange. They made this stuff and they can't use it properly. That's so silly. Okay. And the next one is all the way down there. Okay. Okay. Well, let's go and make sure I've got all of my remains. Yep. Yep, okay, we've got something here. Rough leather. Yep. Okay, good, good, good. Awesome. Alright. Hey. 14 gold. Okay. Yeah. Good enough. So. Let's get down here. Alright. And it's through here. Okay, all the way over there. Ooh. 6 gold. Lovely. Okay. And
There's that last pack of Gatlock. We aren't on the better point on the
If you did, this would have been your last batch.
hey. Okay, and that was going to be the last batch of Gatlock, did they say? Mineral clay. 3 pure ore. Anything else? Anyone hidden around any corners? Nope, and no remains. Alright. Let's grab that then,
Let's see
Tash.
if it burns.
There. We've gotten rid of the last of this new Gatlock.
300 gold?
Veilguard and Anton didn't like working together. No surprise there.
Neither seemed impressed with their magical Gatlock either.
They won't be making another batch anytime soon. Now Treviso can breathe easier.
Hey, okay, and 250 strength. That's awesome. Okay, and hopefully we can actually get Taya and Veilguard to, well, listen to us about Ilaria. Hopefully we will actually see. Hopefully. But I guess we'll find out. Alright. Next quest. Here. Let's do this. We'll look for the spy's gondola. There we go. Where is that going to be? All the way over there. So let's fast travel over to there then. Okay. So we're looking for a gondola. Maybe that one? No, it's further on. Okay. Down this way.
Hey, Lucanus, are there non-binary crows?
Sure.
Guys.
Lots of them.
Do they still get capes?
Of course. Why wouldn't they get capes?
I don't know. People do stupid gender stuff. Only men can wear this, only women wear that.
Not in Antiva. The only rule is that you must have style.
Good.
Yeah, have style or go home.
For the gods,
Okay. Now I will take you.
Are you in league with traitors?
Traitors?
Take them alive. I want them for questions.
Hey. Do you now?
I have a feeling those Venatori were also looking for the spies Chance sent us after.
Yeah. And they wanted us alive, but we gave them no such consideration. Not at all. Okay. Okay. And yeah, it's down there then. Well, let's...
This
have a
is
look.
where all Crow and Venatori spies were supposed to meet, Chance said.
Ah. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's the ultimate thing. Let's have a look at this then. Pearl. I don't know how, but they've found us out. I've taken a small cut. Do not worry, it will mend. Come to our spot in the market. Be careful. The rest has been cut off.
Let's see if we can track them down in the market.
Yeah, okay. Them, or just one of them? Silver stand. Nice. Because one of them sounds like he was very injured and didn't manage to finish his message, or her. Finish their message. Okay, well then, to the market. All the way over there. Might as well. Okay, so... where are they? Okay. It is around here. We need to search for clues. Literally right here. Okay. Awesome.
Torn up papers. More of that cipher. Were those spies trying to get rid of some evidence?
Well, they didn't do a good job by just tearing up the papers. Maybe we should collect them. Take them with us. Maybe. More. Okay.
Another sign of that crow in Venatori.
Okay. And here.
It looks like one of our spies dropped a bag. They must have been in a hurry. The note inside said they'd be keeping out of sight in the market for a while.
Okay. And right here. Sable. The lock on the next rendezvous spot is broken. I've enchanted it shut. Touch the braziers in the order I showed you and it will open. Pearl.
I think our crow and Venatori spies were here.
Okay, so we need to do... Well, we need to touch some braziers in a certain order.
Everything has provenance.
Solve the brazier puzzle. Okay. Well, let's have a go at this then. There's one. Oh, okay. One over there.
A fine evening, is it not, my friends?
Enjoy it.
One there. And... oops. One there. Come on, Tash. There we go.
Yep.
Is that it? Are there more? Is there more? There must be more. Okay.
If you don't trust me, why don't you do what crows do and kill me?
We're not thugs. We need a contract. A reason.
And you expect to find reason by staring at the back of my head?
Oh, I suspect reason will come.
That's how Canary said
And
hello.
when it does, I will know where you are.
Okay. Okay. Really, that was it? Alright, maybe there wasn't more. No. Alright, did we get any clues to this? I don't think so. We'll just have to keep going until we stumble across it then. Oh god, is it the candles? Oh my god. It must be the candles right next to it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Tosh, you got this?
Got it.
There we go. Yeah, it was the candles. Ugh. I thought that because there was 4 torches and 4 candles, I thought that was trying to show me the order to do it in.
Good day
I didn't realise that meant that this was number 4. Well, never mind. We got there in the end.
Wait. Flowers? More wine? This crow and Venatori. Those weren't spy notes we found before. They were love letters.
You cannot be serious.
Wait, they're hiding out just so they can be together?
I don't think the crows or Venatori will be happy these two are seeing each other. Those coffee cups on the table. They must have been at a nearby cafe. Let's see if there's any trace of them there.
Okay. Any trace of them at a cafe? Alright, but is there anything to find here? No? I mean, they really went all out, didn't they, in their little hideout? A bird cage, some paintings. Wow. Alright, and yeah, let's go to the coffee shop. Okay.
Rather be at a bar. Coffee makes everyone smell angry. They look calm, but they don't smell calm.
Really? Coffee makes people smell angry. That's weird. Well. Ah, is it you?
Did you know the Antam are all men? Boys, really. I know how to handle boys.
No, not you. Okay. Read this? Yeah, okay. Torn note. Pearl. Disaster, my love. The crows have somehow learned of our meetings, and I've heard the Venatori are hunting for a traitor. As if we'd sully our nights with anything to do with either of them. Those are for us, only us. Find me at the cafe. We must plan. I won't let us be caught. Neither of us deserves to suffer for anything as fine as love. Always yours, Sable. Oh dear.
The Venatori are preparing an ambush for the crows. And they're trying to capture this secret couple to interrogate them.
Of course there will be.
We could send the couple a note. Warn them that the crows are hunting them too and that they should leave the city. Or I could tell Chance that a crow's been seeing a Venatori. Not sure he'd be pleased to hear that.
Okay. So, decide the couple's fate. Turn the lovers in or leave a note to warn the lovers. Okay, so where am I leaving this note then? If I decide to do that. I guess that must be leaving the note, because that's the diamond, so that'll be going back to Chance. I think I want to leave the note to warn them. Yeah. Okay, they're true loyalties. Let's go and do that. Let's give them the note. It's the romantic thing to do. They don't deserve to die for this. For discovering love. Oh. Let's wait for everything to load back in. There we go. Leave them a note.
There.
Yeah.
We left a warning note for our secret couple. Chance will want to know.
Oh, we're going to talk to Chance anyway. Okay. Tell Chance the spies were dealt with. In a manner of speaking, yeah.
So, Tash, are you nervous around me?
What? No.
But what about all of the frightening stories your mother told you?
She stopped telling me those stories after she found me up on our roof. I had a butter knife in each hand and the tablecloth tied around my neck.
You wanted to be a crow after all your mother did to make them sound terrifying.
The crows sounded amazing. Also, you had capes.
This explains so much about you.
Okay, well. Things Sathan said about the crows. And even crows aren't allowed to kill people who are asleep. That's why Kunari children have to stay in bed once it's bedtime. And even crows use hollow blades that hold poison. They also hide underwater and breathe through a tube. And even crows do blood magic rituals with broken kunari horns. That's why kunari children have to properly dispose of their broken horns. And even crows are trained to glide on wind currents using their capes. And even crows sometimes leave poisoned needles in new clothes and boots. That's why kunari families wear hand-me-down clothes. Oh. And even crows can dislocate all their joints and hide in pots. Ugh. And even crows hide in fancy restaurants to sneak poison into the food. That's why kunari families always eat their meals at home. Oh. Blaming the crows for little things to try and teach the children. Cute.
There's apple heads, fired clay, blown glass. My best has eyes that close.
Fancy. My nana would sew ragdolls, but nothing like that.
Rags are classic. I bet they last forever.
I thought they would.
Oh, she's bringing that down, isn't she? Clearly the ragdolls didn't last forever. Or maybe it was just the making of them. Okay, chance. I did a thing. Might have been the wrong thing, but we did it anyway.
I have heard that Crow and Venatori spies may have eloped.
Could be.
I would not have thought it. But who is Chance Candide to scowl at love? No. He will wish them well instead.
Ah, okay.
It's done. And it sounds like that couple left just in time.
After all of this nonsense, I would hope so.
Okay. Well, his bond increased, so that's good. Glacial loop. Alright. Chilled. Nah, we're good. Alright, well. Good. Good. I'm a level 40. Awesome.
I told her their bickering was amateurish, and that they'd need to work much harder to argue as well as we do.
That was altogether the wrong message to take away from that.
I thought you enjoyed our little squabbles.
Among and possibly overshadowed by other themes.
Possibly overshadowed by... Yeah. Guys.
Are there many crows like Jacobus?
We have many fledglings, but he is something of a prodigy. They tend to do very well, or very badly.
Not all things end with clarity, as you and I both know.
Fine. Endings are fuzzy. Starts are shocking. Middles are worth lingering.
Right. Okay. But, yeah. We still can't tell you what we think about Ilaria. Alright then. Well. Let's get to the world map. That should be everything in Treviso. Yeah, okay, so let's get to the Necropolis Halls. Alright, so where are these quests? Just one. Yeah, just the one. Okay. Ugh, they never do any work, do they? They just hang around here.
Our scrying has revealed more malign spirits.
Your scrying has revealed spirits? If you're revealing spirit... Oh, let's just talk to him.
This haunting, to our chagrin, was once one of our own Fade explorers.
He delved where he should not.
Okay. Hauntings from beyond.
Brings music from the depths.
I'm unsure, my friend. Any other might hear it.
Okay, okay. Find the haunting in the necropolis. They had to scry that? This is their job, isn't it? This is where they work. Why do they have to scry that? Surely they would have seen it, or heard it, or felt it, or whatever. But okay. Find the haunting. And it's... okay. Towards the entrance. Ooh. Get some pure ore. Lovely. Yeah. And some flawless crystal. Lovely. Okay. Now. 6 gold. And...
There's that haunting Myrna mentioned. Fade Explorer.
Oh well. Oh well. Ooh, ooh.
Spike didn't like fighting that one. Don't ask me why.
Lucanus approves, though. He approves of that. So we need to return to Myrna and Vorgoth. 4 Fade Touched Silk and Smiling Visage +9. No. I'm not changing my hat. Not at all. Okay, well that was rather short and easy. And they had to scry that. They had to scry it. It's literally just there from where they were standing. But God, they couldn't get there. They couldn't do it themselves. Wow. Wow. Pure ore. Lovely.
What tidings?
The spirits flock.
Guys, did your job for you again?
I took care of that Fade Explorer.
We are greatly indebted.
He can now rest for a time.
Our collegial allies in the Fade have informed us of several undead banding together.
They have begun to seek blood.
You've news?
Okay, 400 gold, 250 Morn Watch strength. And we've got Hauntings, Shadows of Fortune. Stop the undead marauders. We need to find the haunting in the crossroads. Okay, okay. Well, I think I'll probably get Emmerich out. Might as well do that now. This does seem like something that Emmerich should be doing. We'll keep Lucanus just because it's pretty cool having him talk about spite, not liking killing these spirits or liking them. And yeah, have Emmerich. Okay, so undead marauders in the crossroads. Let's travel there. Okay, and where are they? Right here, in the middle one. Okay, well, we might as well fast travel to there. Okay, so there's undead this way. Somewhere. Down there. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just drop off here if we can. There, okay. Oh, damn it, Emmerich, not now.
There's a haunting.
The skeleton crew. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, weird.
Very
About
weird.
That subject from before. Lucans. Do the implications of your work never trouble you?
Everyone on this team has killed before. I'm hardly unique.
Yes,
Exactly.
of course. But in your case, it's a profession, rather than an act of necessity.
I'm not sure the Venatori or the Antam see the distinction as you do.
Yeah. Being a bit judgmental there, Emmerich. Fade touched silk and enchanted a theme. +9. Yeah, no. Nope. Not great. 3th Emmerich Remnant though, that's good. Okay. So was that it? Now we need to return to the necropolis. Hardly feels like it was worth coming, does it? It's hardly worth it. Well, I don't suppose we have any other quests in the crossroads. No. No, not at all. Okay. Well then, let's get back to the halls. Now that I can understand, them sending me off somewhere into the crossroads or... Oh! or elsewhere. Have you loaded in? I don't trust the ground now. Yeah, okay. Somewhere they can't easily get to. You know, somewhere not inside their own necropolis. That I can understand. But in their own necropolis, that's ridiculous.
What tidings?
The spirits flock.
We finished off a whole group of skeletons.
Interesting that they banded together.
It availed them not.
Yeah. 400 gold, 250 Mon Watch strength, and the quest is done. Okay. And I'm guessing that there are no others here. Nope. Alright then. Let's do a quick check. Alright, so let's get back to the lighthouse, see if there's anything new there. Okay. Oh! And we've got a missive. The gratitude of lovers. To our saviour. We cannot thank you enough for what you've done. If you had not left a note saying how close the crows and Venatori were to catching us, we'd never have fled Treviso in time. Pearl and I will find our way to another city and start a life free from bitterness and bloodshed. It is what I want for her and our children. But until then, your kindness will not be wasted. We've gone underground, keeping ourselves safe until we can make our way to the south. Forever in your debt, Sable, formerly of the House Tiana. Okay, they're going to make their way south, where the Blight is, or at least the army of Darkspawn. Good luck, lovers. Good luck. You're gonna need it. Oh dear. Oh dear. Alright, do we have anyone to speak to? Yes! Oh gosh. We have to speak to Harding. And Lucanus and Nev are together in that room. I might go and see what they're saying. Yeah, Emmerich and Bellara as well, just to see if they've got any interesting ambient dialogue. So let's go and do that. Anything?
All right,
Guys?
just tell me what you're thinking. At the Chantry, Spite, you know what happened. I don't...
All right. You want to know what I'm thinking? It's less about the demon, more about the blood magic. There's something knotted up in there. And if you're waiting for me to look at you different, hate to disappoint. No, that's a lie. I enjoy it.
I think I want to say thank you, but I'm not sure.
I get that a lot.
Yeah, alright. Okay. I'm sure she does. I'm sure she does. Okay. Next. Where are they?
Yes, indeed.
Elves came from spirits.
An incredible revelation of what happened thousands of years ago.
I asked Davern what he thought, and he just shrugged.
He would.
He just doesn't understand, man. He just doesn't understand like you do. Ah. Now that's a very cute friendship. Alright, we'll chat with Varric if we can. See if he's got anything. It's just more generic stuff.
Hey, Rook. Maybe see what's up with Davrin? He seems to have his hands full.
Ah, okay, so just a reminder of the quest then. The main quest. Go speak with Davrin. Well, no, I don't want to speak to Davrin. I don't wanna. Let's get to Harding. Ooh! Almost. Almost. Okay. So, Harding, what have you got for me?
Meet me in Ravane? I've got sparring practice with the lords and I could use the sea air. So could you.
You know, that sounds quite nice.
All right then. I'll see you soon.
Okay. The bond rekindled. I didn't realize we'd lost any bond with Harding. In fact, what is our bond with our people? Belara's at 6, very close to a level up. Ah, Devrin's at 5, okay. Emmeric's at 6, Harding is at 6. Lucanus is at 7, okay. Nev is at 6, Tash is 5. Okay, I need to take Tash and Davrin around. They need to get their bond up. Thrill of the chase, oh, really? Okay then. Tash and Davrin. Well, I don't think that this will really matter who I bring with me, if it's just me and Harding doing this, but, you know, whatever. So, I will leave it here, and next episode we will spend some time with Harding, and then we'll check out Emmeric's quest. So, I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe. I upload 5 videos a week, so hit the bell for notifications. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.